Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we ain't coming to play no games with you. Shout out Teofimo Lopez. You already know what it is. Teo is the truth. He proved it, in his last bout. A lot of people was counting him out. Nobody had him winning against Josh Taylor. Today he came out on his social media letting the world be known that boxing is trash without him. You understand? And mind you, he was out there taking out the trash in the city of New York. The takeover is out there playing garbage, man, taunting all fighters, letting it be known who really is on top. And I want to pose many questions for the people. Should he take the fight against Kambosos? Give me some fights that you want to see Tio return. And obviously we could go to Haney, we could go to, to some other people, Devontae. But I only see big names and big fights on the horizon for Teofimo Lopez. Tio is 19-1, no draws, 13 wins by the way of knockout. We got to keep it 100. He got to avenge that loss versus Kambosos. Outside of that, his record is unblemished. Make sure you hit the like button and you subscribe. And his pops, Teofimo Lopez Sr., approves of this message. I got the lead boxing analyst, Phonics, in the building. What's your thoughts on the situation with Teo?
Yo, what up, fans? What up, everybody out there? Yo, Teofimo Lopez is he's trying to sell tickets, man. He's trying to get that big fight. Yes, he beat Josh Taylor. Yes, he looked good, man. But, yo, your other fights before that, you look horrible, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's trying to ink that big fight. I understand it. And yo, let's not get something. You was born in New York, Teofimo. You're not from New York. You live in Florida. You live in Florida, homie. You ain't from the city. Stop it. But yeah, he's trying to link that big fight. Him and Kambosos, I don't want to see that again. You know what I'm saying? Somebody new, man. Somebody more challenging. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who that would be. You know what I'm saying? But he got to get more challenges. He thought after he beat Josh Taylor, like everybody was going to bow down to him, and they didn't believe in him. Then he said he was quitting boxing and he was going to give up the belt. He put on all these charades, man. Like, yo, what is all that about, man? If you a champ, then you a champ. You know what I'm saying? Fight other champions. Like, you don't got to do all of this, dog. You know what I'm saying? We're going to come out. We're going to support you. You ain't got to do all of that. You know what I'm saying? But if you truly a champ and you a dog, then go after the other dogs. There's no reason for all of this shenanigans. But boxing's like everything else, man. Yo, they gotta sell fights, man. So I understand.
You're right. I mean, like I said, it's kind of crazy. It seemed to be evident. What did you think about after he beat Taylor, he retired and all? It was a big commotion. What was your thoughts about those antics from Teofimo?
I was very disgusted. Because he won his belt back, and I just feel like it was just very disrespectful to the sport of boxing. Like now, you know what I'm saying? Like you feel like you was basically they took a dump on you, so now you gonna say, "Well, oh, I quit. Oh, I give up my belt," but then you really don't do it. You don't put in the paperwork. You don't do any of that. So you're really just capping and you putting on because you're trying to get, you know what I'm saying, people to take the bait. So for your next fight, it sells out. Look, I understand it. It's good business. But me as a fan, I can't respect it. You know what I'm saying? But I understand what boxers have to do because they don't have that same level of promotion that MMA has. We were just talking about that in the last video with Shakur Stevenson. They don't have that, so they're self-promoting themselves. And I guess he's saying, I'm going to do whatever I have to do. So I understand it.
Right. I mean, what you think about Teofimo Lopez Sr.? We talk about all fathers in boxing. Where do you see his place in the sport?
Man, he talks too much, man. Look. Well, he ain't bad as Devin Haney's daddy, but he talked too much too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these daddies talk too much. You know what I'm saying? Look at people that don't have no daddy, like Javante Tank Davis. Their trainers say the right things, and then they shut their mouth and they let their fighters do the talking. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Bud Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Errol Spence got a daddy. His daddy his daddy be at the fights. He don't say nothing. So these dudes are signing checks that their kids have to cash, and unfortunately, sometimes that could be too much pressure.
I mean, I'm with you on that. You're absolutely right. It's gonna be interesting to see Teofimo Lopez back. But that loss to Kambosos definitely did snatch a little thunder from him. But it was good to see him get it back because you remember when Teo was on the ropes questioning himself, do he still got it? Do he still got it? As of right now, I don't think he's questioning himself, especially after he did Taylor the way he did him. You gotta understand, Taylor was giving him some work in the beginning, and then Teo just came out and dominated him at the end. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I think you got to give this guy some form of respect. You know, he came full circle that night.
I can't
I was thoroughly impressed.
I can't give him that respect because he was supposed to always be that fighter. His last 3 fights, he wasn't supposed to look like that. He was always so I don't know where his. I know he said he was going through a divorce and this and that, but yo, when you fighting, you have to commit yourself all the way. It ain't like no other sport. You can get killed. You got to commit yourself all the way. And his last 3 fights before Josh Taylor, he didn't do that. This fight he did. But don't say now that we all gotta bow down to you because you won that fight. Nah, bro, we ain't doing that. Nah. F out of here. We ain't doing that, man.
So you think he's getting a little carried away?
Yeah, he is. He's very carried away. He's very carried away, and he got to show me more than just Josh Taylor. He gonna have to show me more than that. He need
So
like
so yeah.
no. You go ahead.
I was gonna say, so what about a fight against Kambosos? Would that do the trick or no? What if he was to beat Cam? But at this point, Kambosos don't got that same steam. I think Haney snatched that, right?
I mean, you know what? I'll take the fight with him and Kambosos. Again, we could do this in another video too. I ain't sold on Devin Haney. Devin Haney, man, that dude ain't what he cracked up to be. You know what I'm saying? And he can keep dodging all the champs all he want. Somebody gonna teach him to respect his jaw. He don't respect his jaw. Somebody gonna teach him that. That's old school, money and violence. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna teach him that. He don't respect his jaw because for some reason I be seeing him on Twitter. He think he that guy. He ain't that guy, man. He ain't fight nobody. But go on.
No, I'm with you on that. There's definitely a lot to discuss. We're gonna get all into it. We're gonna break it all down. Teofimo Lopez. It's gonna be interesting to see what he does in his return. He's had some time off. He's been on the high note. Do you think it's gonna be pressure when he returns?
Pressure?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. It's gonna be a lot of pressure on him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's gonna be big time pressure on him. And let's see how he responds to it. Hopefully he's not arrogant like he's being now and he tell his daddy to shut up. But if he don't, train hard, bro. Just keep training hard. That's all I gotta say.
We're gonna get on to it. Make sure you hit the like button and you subscribe. It's Flight Sports TV.